a question I've wanted to ask you all for years, so I'm so excited to get to ask it. How can you do this, inform people?
Just broke your set.
We're going to keep that in there. Was it hard being unbiased when you have such deep personal opinions about what's happening in the world? What's it like running a news media company when you feel certain ways?
In some ways, it was very easy, and in other ways, it was hard. I remember, like, in the earliest days, so just giving us like a year's point of reference, like well before October 7th of 2023, like this is, you know, in 2012 to 2016, let's just say, anytime we would write about Israel, we would get mail from both sides of the issue saying we were biased. And we were like, great, we did our job because everybody hates us. and I think that,
so perfect.
like, we were like this, I mean, it's literally the same sentence.
Yep.
Like both sides are telling us what's wrong with the sentence and why it's biased. And we were like, okay. And that would happen, that started happening a lot in the 2016 election. It would be the same sentence and we would get
both
inbound from both sides of the aisle. And at that point you could say both sides of the aisle. Today you can't even like really say that. There's many aisles. And we literally used to write the skim like about an issue. We would say what the right says, what the left says. And our audience was very, you know, split pretty much down the middle by 2016 politically. And so we had like a real responsibility to be like, we're not catering to a coastal audience. We have huge parts of our audience live throughout the whole country, and they are not what you think all millennials vote in a certain way in New York and LA and whatever. Like, we represented millennial women across the country, and we really have taken that very seriously, and the brand continues to take that very seriously. So when there was so much noise, and, you know, I'll say, obviously we all know the noise kind of began entering a new era starting in 2016. When the noise really started, like, it actually was very easy to write and deliver the news because you could clear out what's real, what's a story, and what's just been kind of spun up to make headlines. So that part, I think, was very easy. I think where it started, you know, like getting in uncharted territory, or where you would talk to a lot of your peers in the news industry, is obviously there's been a lot of stories that have, you know, tug on either personal beliefs or religion or, you know, children. And I think we just always go back to, like, what's our role here?
Yeah.
Our role here is not to tell people what to think. Our role here has always been to say, like, here's what the issue is. Here's how to here's like what to understand. Here's what the facts are that are actually facts. And then here's what people are saying about it and how you can converse about it.